What? That's horrible. Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
Ooh, she took that lance and dug it right in there and twisted. Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Alright, so last time we did some battles after I'd come off a grinding session, and just mainly ate a lot of food, got people training, trying to figure out what to get people certified in. And yeah, we're getting prepared for another big battle coming up. But we got a bunch of support conversations available to us. We might check those out first and see how long that takes. Could be a while, but that's what we'll do. Alright, we'll start with Ferdinand. Okay, he's only got a few. Start with Mercedes. Build everybody's stats up for when we go into battle.
This is unexpected.
Not really, she's very religious.
Ferdinand, did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut.
Don't make it about you, Ferdinand. This is a house of God.
The goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Yeah, stop it.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
On the other
Is she just trying to get out of it?
Stand idly by while...
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive the
Oh
faith.
crap, I forgot to plug in the
Perhaps I should do
controller.
the same. I cannot let her show me up.
Yeah, my controller's about to die. I better grab. I got a C cable. It's just on the other side of the room. Hold on a second. I'll start the next conversation in be 1 second.
Let's see. Has to be here somewhere.
Oh, my princess. Pray tell, are you seeking a book?
Ferdinand.
Okay, I'm back. And why are you calling Manuela a princess, Ferdinand? She's
Speak to me
not
now.
really in your range.
My princess days are long gone.
I could not disagree more. To me, you will always be that dazzling songstress, that veritable princess of the opera. From ages 5 to 11, I never missed a single one of your performances. Seeing you on stage was like glimpsing heaven. I was overcome with bliss.
You're going a little overboard, and I think I may have something in my eye.
Aw.
An elegant coalescence of beautiful song and frenetic swordplay. That was the most memorable aspect for me. On stage, weapon in hand, letting your ballad soar to the heavens.
Boy, not to be crude, but even though she's a woman, he really is sucking her dick. I'm sorry.
I was trying to do
Inappropriate, but wow, he's just laying it on
Inspired
thick.
Your love of weaponry? How flattering.
Correct. It is all thanks to you.
Oh, come now. Although I'm honored if my stage presence had any such influence on your life.
The honor is all mine. You blessed me by returning to my life. No
Aw.
matter where I go, or who I end up marrying, my childhood memory of you is inscribed in the deepest depths of my heart.
That's somewhat sweet, but then kind of creepy if you think about it in a certain way.
Is
Oops.
something the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just feel a little empty inside now.
Oh boy. That might not have turned out great for her in the end. Manuela and Dorothea. More conversations about the opera.
My head is pounding. You'd think I'd get used to this. Oh.
Manuela? Oh my goodness, you look terrible. Don't get up, I'll get you some water. I should fluff up those pillows for you. They will make you more comfortable.
Medieval nursing of a hangover, I guess.
I'm completely hopeless. I was so proud of being the reason you came to Garrick Mock. Dorothea wanted to follow in my footsteps. How great is that?
Pretty great.
Thought I'd use that as an inspiration to straighten myself out. Be less of a, you know, less of a disgrace. But here I am, right in front of you, dealing with the worst hangover I've had in weeks.
To be fair, it's been a stressful couple of years.
Wait, you mean you knew?
Even when you were still with the opera company, you had quite the reputation. There was a joke that you could outdrink a fish and the sailor who caught it.
Dorothea, my brain's pounding as it is. Please, stop. It's all true. But I can't handle hearing it from you, the girl I thought I had inspired to greatness.
You did,
Can't
but
believe I
she'll
tried so
do as you
hard
say,
to
not
be a
do as
good
you do.
example for you, when you knew all along. I should leap into the ocean and drown.
Don't say that. You've not lost a bit of respect from me. Not one bit. Everyone has their faults, and some have more than others, but you are the finest songstress the opera had ever seen. And you've taught me well. What I mean to say is, you're my inspiration. I really do admire you.
Thank you, Dorothea. That means a lot.
Everyone's getting along. Let's go from bouncing out from them. Dorothea, he's got quite a few. Why don't we start with nope, Hanneman.
Time to relax.
Professor Hanneman, do you have a moment to talk?
Of course, Miss Dorothea. Whatever is on your mind.
I heard you were once a member of the nobility, and you surrendered your title to come here.
Oh yeah.
I was a noble once. Why are you so curious about that?
I knew there was something noble about your speech and your perfect manners. You're always impeccably dressed, too, and you have a certain pride about you. What interests me is that you threw it all away. Why?
Probably because he couldn't
Nothing
continue his
away,
research.
In fact, by stepping away from its trappings, in my heart I feel closer than ever to the true meaning of nobility.
How so?
I think it seems pretty obvious.
Consider this. At its inception, the concept of nobility assumed that the greatest among the populace would rise to power. In my mind, I believe that means those who value knowledge, those who strive for more and wish to protect and guide their fellow man. However, in practice, nobility often serves to keep those deemed commoners down, segregated from those who, by chance, were born to a noble family. That is one of the reasons I decided to leave that nonsense behind and dedicate myself to the study of crests. Though I have abandoned my position, in my mind it was to pursue what I consider to be a truly noble pursuit, that of knowledge.
Fair
I
enough.
see. Well, you're definitely a noble in that sense of the word. To pursue such admirable ideas without regard for your social position. How wonderful.
Pardon?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just very moved by your words.
Ah, well, I'm quite pleased to hear you say so.
Interesting background, but I'm sure there's a little bit more to that story. Dorothy and Felix, how's this gonna go?
Felix, my goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a hard worker. So strong. Hello? Felix?
If you're not a practice dummy, I have no interest in spending any time with you.
You can hear me. I was worried maybe your ears didn't work.
Well, being snarky like that's just gonna make him ignore you harder.
Oh, nothing. Nothing in particular, I mean. But now that I'm here, and now that you've asked, when you finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for something sweet?
I'll pass. I don't like sweets. Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
Felix, that's rude. I thought we were on the same side in this war.
We are.
Anyway,
We're
you
just
sound
busy.
Like you're shooing away a stray cat.
Shh, shut up.
I am not a stray cat, Felix, and I am not leaving until you take a moment to chat with me.
You are a pest. Fine, do what you will.
Oh, you better believe I am going to keep doing exactly what I will. Maybe instead of a sweet treat, we can get something spicy. Would you like that? I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some Western spices in it. Does that sound good, Felix? Would you like something spicy instead of sweet?
You're distracting me.
I was hoping it's like, maybe.
When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop squawking at me.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll leave you in peace. Goodbye, Felix.
Finally.
I now want to get more support between them because this is going to be funny. Okay. Petra. Oh, they'll be at A rank. Cool.
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
Oh, she is too. That's why she's trying to get stronger to learn them.
Sick about battle? Oh,
To learn
I
them, get rid of them.
understand.
You
Yes,
get the point.
I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra. I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you? When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then.
Aw.
And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
I'd like it too.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar, but then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that. It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say.
Petra is just that lovely in general.
If you will be crying, you can have my my shoulder for your crying.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant...
I'm going on a date
You know
next
what?
week, and just in case things go south, I'm going to schedule you for 7 p.m. Is that alright?
It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
Okay, that's what you meant.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
That'd be a fun field trip. Nice. Who's next? Caspar! Oh yeah, that's right. Last time they had a big sis conversation.
Again? Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training in eventually.
More training? Don't you get tired of it?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals, unlike you.
Me? What do you mean?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
Are you not an axe? In that case, he does not know anything about
Maybe
you.
I'm just another dull guy.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like, well, like I can always be myself. I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I can just be me. I always said you were little brother material, but when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Nope. Hold it right there.
Nope.
I'm gonna need a minute. I was not ready for this.
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea.
What was he supposed to take away from what you said?
When I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Huh? Right. Of course.
Though I suppose relationships like that can also lead to marriage.
Now I know you're messing with me.
Or is she?
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud. If neither of us ever find our special someone, it might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. What do you think?
I haven't really thought about that. I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound so bad, though. But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Maybe you're great. Ever think of that?
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our current situation. Let's just focus on staying good friends.
Good idea. Here's to us.
Nice. They're leveled up, and now Lindhart. And go to a B+, I suppose.
Where has it gone?
Lynn, you got a minute?
What were they talking about last time?
Oh, Dorothea. Are you done being alone?
Please, don't say it like that. I let the gossipers get to me.
Oh, that's
and
right.
I snapped at you. Can you forgive me?
You have my forgiveness, although I remember no wrongdoing on your part.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess.
So, do you feel better?
About the gossip? Not even a little bit. I need someone to talk to, and I figure it should be you.
Those guys who gossiped are
okay.
probably long dead.
About the things that those soldiers were saying. The truth is, I agree with them. As selfish as I am, I curried favor with a noble so I could enroll here. An orphan like me, here. Crazy, right?
There are a lot of weird people here. You're not the weirdest.
One of the professor's generals? I'm way out of my league. I'm doing the best I can, of course, but sometimes I wonder if it's enough.
Dorothea, if I may offer a bit of advice, you have no reason to face anything you do not wish to. If the past distresses you, then just let it go. It's as simple as that.
But it's my past. You can't escape your past.
But you can be better in the future?
You've come a lot of tough times, haven't you? I think that's incredible, really, but why not just let go of the suffering and run away from the memories that cause you pain? I suspect you'll find it a better way of living. I know I do.
That's not living, Lynn. It's running away. If I leave my hardships behind, then all of that means nothing.
Good point. Well said. Yet, I propose ignoring your past changes nothing of who you are today. I see before me a great woman who should not be bothered by idle gossip. Even if you dropped everything and took a nap for 1,000 years, you would still be you.
And dead, but I digress.
What an example. I don't quite get it, but I am a bit envious of you. Still, I can't live the way you do.
At least try it. Go take a nap where a noble will see you. Give them something to talk about.
The phone's beeping.
Maybe I will.
Nice little conversation. I'm now thinking more Lindhart more as like a duck, if that makes any sense. Just like water off a duck's back, that kind of personality type. That's interesting.
Huh?
I just kind of put that together.
Whatever is he doing here? Oh no. Is he looking for a fight with someone taller than him? The poor boy won't give up.
This is it. Today's my day. Caspar's day. Come get some.
Yeah.
Yes, Caspar, just like that. Just as we practiced. Yes, dodge. Yes, perfect. Right there. He's open. Punch him right in the... Yes, Caspar, you did it.
And that's how it's done. Woo! And then I got him. Bam! Right in the solar plexus. I really wish you could have... Hey, are you even listening? This is when it starts getting real good.
I'm listening. I am sad to say, however, that the tale is slightly less thrilling the fourth time through.
Be more excited. We finally won.
We?
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without your advice. You're a strategic genius, Linhart.
Nonsense. Your strength carried the day. I just rambled on. You're the one who did the actual work. What's really
You're the brain, he's the brawn. It worked out.
Give up.
Whoa, I've never heard you compliment me before. Yeah, I don't think I like it.
It's gross.
Seriously,
I don't
though,
like this
couldn't have
feeling.
done it without you. Like you said, I wouldn't give up on fighting, and I'm not gonna give up on this either.
I should have expected that, I suppose. That's just the kind of guy you are, after all.
It only took 5 years to perfect this
Something that you can
technique.
never escape from. Ever.
Are you saying you want to escape from our friendship?
Not at all. Even if I did, our fates would not be so easily untangled.
You got that right. No one can break this bond. Even if we argue and butt heads sometimes, we'll never have to fight it out. And that's a promise.
Understood. I
Sorry.
don't desire to fight anyone anyway. This war is the last time I'll set foot on a battlefield.
Well, that makes sense.
It's a reasonable
Let's
goal.
you and I come out the other side of this war alive and well, okay? That is a promise worth making.
Definitely. And let's win this thing while we're at it.
That too. That is also important. Where was he? Yeah. Okay, Bernadetta. Let's try talking to Hanneman. I figured they get along because they both have a lot big interest in crests.
Ah, Linhart. Reading as studiously as ever, I see. Anything to do with crests?
Everything to do with crests.
Hello, Professor Hanneman. Actually, this book's about fishing.
I didn't realize you were interested in fishing. What an unexpected discovery. I had heard that you were only interested in crests, to the exclusion of all else. As it were, I had rather thought I could train you as my successor, should we get to know one another better.
I'm sorry to betray your expectations. Truth be told, I've been thinking of giving up on my crest research.
Oh, well, that's a surprise.
Whatever for? Don't tell me you believe fishing to be a more worthwhile pursuit.
No, it's nothing to do with fishing. I adore the subject of crests. But to study them, you have to consult the people who bear them, right? I just don't have the energy for that.
That's a pretty petty
It
reason.
is an unavoidable hardship, I admit, but the satisfaction of making a real breakthrough is second to none.
I'm sure the satisfaction of catching a fish is pretty great too.
Consider this, child. Luring fish from the depths pales in comparison to untangling the mysteries of a quest. Why? It all comes down to purpose. Purpose, I say.
Purpose.
Calm down. I get it. Really.
It's a library. You're supposed to be
Evidently,
quiet.
You do not. You must have something to work toward in life. The ultimate goal of fishing is to eat the fish. The goal of solving the mysteries of crests is, well, you must find that for yourself. What do you hope to uncover once everything is finally explained? What motivates you to keep digging deeper?
They'll be tired and take a longer nap.
I'd never thought about it like that. Perhaps if I did have a goal, I might share your enthusiasm on the subject.
I'd like to see how that evolves. Who's next? Let's do Petra.
Linhardt, I need to be asking for your wisdom. Will you consent?
My wisdom? About?
Spear
I
techniques.
was hunting earlier, and the land gifted me with lots of game. It was all brought by me to the kitchen, and then...
You're not asking me for help with the butchery, are you? If so, stop right there. I despise the sight of blood.
No, I am not asking that. All of that work and care is given right after the hunting. Giving gratitude, bleeding, skinning, all has been done to be making very nice fresh meat. That meat is sitting in the kitchen already.
Oh, thank goodness. Then whatever do you need from me? I'm not much of a cook.
I want to be smoking the meat, so we can be preserving it. There is a big quantity of it. But I am without enough firewood for the smoking. I am needing more than I was thinking I would. The darkness has fallen outside, so it will be difficult to be collecting it right now.
Why not gather wood in the morning? Get some sleep now.
This meat will not be waiting that long. It will be going to waste. Please, do you have any suggestion for what I can do? You have much wisdom for giving, so I am hoping you will be helping me.
Okay, let me see. Easy to forage wood at this time of night.
The cats are rolling
You know,
around
there were a good number of
with a
desks and
jingly
chairs
ball.
in the
Hopefully that
ruined
doesn't pick
corner
up
of
on the mic.
monastery. Some of the stuff there is salvageable, so none of it has been thrown away. There's definitely high-quality oak and beech out there. Both would be excellent for smoking meat.
Is
Nice.
that factual? I was not knowing that. The wisdom you give is exceptional.
Well, I wouldn't say that. As long as it's anything that looks broken beyond repair, no one should complain.
I am giving you my gratitude, Linhardt. Now, let's be going.
Pardon?
You're helping.
You have all of the wisdom about choosing wood for smoking. I am wanting your assistance.
But it's bedtime. Okay, fine. I can point out the choice smoking wood. Then I'll have to help haul it all back, won't I?
It would give me great happiness. There's no one better than you for this task.
Please stop with the praising. All right, fine, I'll help. I'm just that nice a guy.
He can get past his own laziness. Phone keeps dinging. Linhardt and now Bernadetta.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Cut it out, Linhardt.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time, you know.
Right, he gave advice and then backtracked on it.
Maybe you should have.
Ooh. Bernadetta bites back now.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
But you're not alone right now.
Alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together. We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
Did that point get driven home enough?
Together? Oh, wait, I get it. That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
Please, Bernadette.
You know, it's kind of the same with what she used to say, but now she's not as panicky and squeaky as before.
We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhardt? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
Don't tempt us. This world is weird.
Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard, too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart, you won't fool me!
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Oh.
Don't say stuff like that.
Linhardt's just going for it. Sorry, it's a fun conversation. Oh, I'm interested to see what Bernadetta and Caspar's thing will be.
Bernadetta, open up. Why are you so mad at me?
You keep carrying me.
I have no clue what this is about, but I'm sorry.
You have no clue? Don't you remember what you did to me?
Twice.
No. I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You did all kinds of things. But the worst thing was carrying me off twice. I thought I might die.
What are you even talking about?
That was 5 years ago. I've been busy with stuff.
Took me to that place?
What place? Why won't you? Oh, the place with the pretty view. Why are you mad about that?
Because you hauled me around like a piece of luggage.
Again,
Well, you wouldn't walk.
Why are you mad about that?
Don't act all surprised. How would you feel to be yanked around like that?
I don't think you could.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I was just excited to show it to you. Maybe I went a little overboard. I'm real sorry about that.
Again, the cat's playing with the jingly ball.
Well, I hope you understand now.
Trying to roll it up in another direction where it might be quieter.
And I feel awful about it. What can I do to make it up to you? Anything you want. I want to show you how seriously sorry I am.
Well, all right. I'd like you to, bring me to that place again. But promise me 2 things first.
You won't carry me.
Anything.
No carrying, no pulling around. Treat me gently.
Sure, of course. No problem. But that was 3 things, not 2.
Semantics.
What's 1 thing? Be gentle, okay?
Yeah, oh, okay. Sorry. What's the other thing?
I want you to promise not to take anyone else there. Only me.
Ooh.
All right, I can promise that. Seems a little strange, though. Why do you care?
Come on. If you really want to apologize, hurry up and take me there.
Right, on it.
I like assertive Bernadette. Bernadetta. Bleh.
Here we are. Oh, look at that gorgeous sunset.
This is it. The same view. After all that time inside, the sun feels like it's piercing right through me.
This little bit of sunshine? You really gotta get outside more. From now on, I'm gonna take you to all sorts of different places. I promise I'll be gentle, and I promise I won't take anyone else. Just you and me, alright?
What? But... okay. But if you get sick of me, I'm sorry ahead of time.
What? Good one, Bernadetta.
Ah. Okay, so Caspar. Ooh, I'm interested in see what. Oh, he's got something with Shamir too.
Hey, Petra. How's training going?
He's approaching
It is
her.
going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
Good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the other day? The professor, really.
Caspar.
Oh, whoa. Okay, there's no need for that.
You are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
Ooh.
I thought you said it wasn't a big deal. We're not our parents and all that.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me. My father was killed. By the Empire. By your father. and so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep wish of mine.
A deep wish? What are you talking about?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I am also having another wish. An even deeper wish. I wish for you and I to keep being friends. To keep fighting and surviving together. When you are speaking of your father, it is with a proud smile that injures my heart. But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder than anyone I am knowing, so I can't bring myself to be killing you.
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you still want to be my friend? You haven't stabbed me yet, so you obviously want me to live more than you want me to die.
Progress.
That must be the truth. More than all of it, I am not wishing to be losing you. It would give me great sadness.
Oh, okay, that's a relief. I don't want to lose you either, and I definitely don't want to fight you. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you, and I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally and your friend. You had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. You really are an incredible person, Petra.
Isn't she,
I want
though?
to be more like you. I want to prove that I'm a good friend. I promise, you won't regret letting me live.
You have my gratitude for your understanding. Hearing your words gives me great happiness. I was always feeling a barrier between our hearts. I am sure I was also the one putting it there. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and anger, joy and love, all of it.
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more honest and open with each other.
That's nice. You know, Petra obviously angry about it, knowing about it, and Caspar making a big deal about it, but still finds that forgiveness. She's best girl. That's just fact at this point. I don't care what you say.
Oh, Shamir, I've been normal. Yep, totally normal.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything's normal.
Then you should try to act like it. If something is bothering you, say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm disappointed, Caspar. I thought you were the type to always speak your mind.
Alright, fine. You got me. Truth is that I heard something about you. I heard you fought in the battle between the Empire and Dagda.
Yes. And?
Uh-huh.
And I heard that you maybe lost someone important in that battle.
Ooh.
Perhaps. What's your point?
No point. Not trying to make a point. I just didn't know you were involved in all that. I was hoping we could be friends, but you fought against the Empire. You obviously have every reason to hate them, so I'm sure you don't want me around.
What does my past have to do with you?
My father was responsible for a lot of what happened to the Dagdans.
Are you responsible for your father's actions?
Well, no, but kinda. I know I wasn't there, but I gotta...
Bring them back.
Huh?
If you're responsible, then bring back the lives that were lost. If you can't, then spare me your pity.
But...
Yesterday's enemy is today's ally. You have to abandon old feuds. Only then can you face me as a friend.
Yeah, Caspar is holding a lot of guilt that's not his. I understand why he'd feel like that by virtue, by association, but still.
Shamir, can I be having your time? There is a thought that is giving me great concern.
Let's hear it, Petra.
If Dagda is ever invading Fodlan again, what will you be doing?
I'd join the army of Dagda. I'd lay waste to Fodlan and return to my homeland.
If that is the truth, then I am having one more question for you. If that was happening, and all of us were fighting for Fodlan,
Would you be fighting us, too?
Of course. You expect me to die for you? You should be prepared to do the same. Your homeland would likely join Dagda.
So, that is your truth.
Maybe. If you'd asked me 5 years ago.
Ooh. Why don't you lead with the answer that's now?
Since childhood. Always fighting for a bounty. If my allies didn't pay, I'd side with the enemy. It's why I became a sniper. Easier to dispose of anyone with a reward on their head. It's also why I joined the Knights of Seros. I owed them a debt, but that's all changed.
The person I owe the debt to is nowhere to be found.
That's right. When I see everyone fighting for Fodlan, I feel inclined to help. I won't die for the cause, but I will protect everyone. If the army of Dagda engaged you, I'd fight at your side.
Hearing that is it gives me great joy. Until the war is finished, let us fight together.
Yeah. Alright, that's a conversation. Oh, Petra doesn't have any. Who's Sedith? Oh, Sedith with Flame. Guess that makes sense.
Flame, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
You worry too much, brother.
We know.
I think a kidnapping is good cause for concern. I was so worried about you, I nearly fainted.
Had that not happened, I would have never been allowed to join the professor's class. Even from something so dire, some good did come of it.
That is a dangerous attitude. This world is full of peril. You must be more vigilant. Please understand, I allowed you to enroll here only because I thought it best for your safety.
I am very much aware of that. You wanted to speak to me of something?
Yes, my dear little sister. You are kind beyond all measure, and
I suppose I'm just curious. What's like, why are they still keeping this up, especially considering there's no way we'd have this support conversation unless they were both working together on your team. But I suppose the paralog battle was optional, so you might not know what really is going on between them, so that's why they keep up the act between. Maybe. Just the idea.
I do appreciate the offer.
So it doesn't, spoiler, become confusing for people who didn't do that paralog battle.
Even so, there must be at least some worry. Please, you need not conceal anything from me.
You worry far too much. There is truly nothing to share, and nothing for you to fret over.
Are you absolutely sure? The idea of you suffering in silence is unbearable to me.
Enough! I made it clear that nothing is wrong. I stand by my word. Well, there is one concern that comes to mind.
What is it? Tell me. I will help however I can.
There is a certain somebody who seems determined to get in the way of my friendships with my classmates.
What? That's horrible. Fear not. I will handle this scoundrel for you. Just tell me his name.
It is you, brother. Now then, I must be on my way.
Ooh, she took that lance and dug it right in there and twisted.
Just now. Let's see, I was speaking to her. I asked her to share her concerns, and was there something else? No matter. Fear not, Flame. Your brother will protect you from all harm.
He was so shocked, he just pushed away that last few minutes of conversation. I'm sorry, that was awesome. The face he made, that was so good. Oh, Flame and Felix, that should be an interesting combination.
Spectacular work, Felix!
Ah.
Why are you here? You're interrupting.
Oh, my apologies. I simply thought you were doing a great job. Just how sharp is that blade of yours, Felix? Do you imagine you might be able to cut something cleanly with it?
Like a fish, say?
Probably.
Ah, wonderful. I have a special request for you then.
You want me to cut this firewood?
I do. I shall toss them one by one to you, and you shall make a sweeping blow to slice them.
Sounds like a chore.
But also a
I
training
do it
opportunity.
once, so surely you can as well. Or perhaps you are worried that you are not capable.
Boo.
What? I am more than capable.
Right. Show me what you are made of. Here it comes.
Doing them one by one is tedious. Just throw them all at once.
All of them, if you insist. Here we go! Wow, you truly are spectacular!
I know.
I know.
You are undoubtedly the most revered woodcutter in all the land. Now
I
am
kind of want a
intrigued.
more.
Next time, let us try an even larger woodpile.
Ooh.
Why did I agree to this?
That's not exactly the title I want to be known for. I want a better reputation than that. Right, Felix and Bernadetta. Let's try that.
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me. If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
Hey.
Ahem.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like this?
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't! Your icy glare has frozen me completely!
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me!
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword!
Oh, we just got...
My sword! How did you...
What?
I can't do this anymore!
What an odd girl.
Did she just disarm him reflexively?
Certainly caught my attention. I've never seen that technique before.
Alright.
No, I still have to give this back to her.
Maybe I'll try another day. Mercedes and Felix. Oh, that should be interesting.
Here you go, Felix. Have some tea.
Oh.
Sorry, but we're all out of cakes. Should I bake some more?
Please, don't.
Oh, your clothes are so dirty. Let me wash them for you.
Mercedes, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just making tea. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not my mother. You don't have to bother with all this. I can do without it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Being rude by being too nice? Come on, Felix, don't be a jerk. Oh.
I do?
Ooh.
Yes, his name is Emil. We have different fathers, but we grew up in the same household. That is, until I was about 8 or 9 years old. I haven't seen him since then.
Sorry to state the obvious, but I'm not your brother. I'm not Emil.
That'd be weird if he was, though.
Someone else to bother.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone. Please help yourself to more tea if you'd like. I can leave the pot. Goodbye.
Come on, Felix. That was cold even for you.
Felix Hugo Fraldarius. There is no one else. Brother.
I wonder if he's projecting because of a sibling thing, and she's just reminding him of that. Who knows? Okay, well, yeah, okay, it only took almost 15 minutes, but we got through all those support conversations. Boy, those take a long time, but it's a lot of fun here seeing all that insight and getting to know all these characters in so many different ways, especially now that we've gotten so far in that we're kind of reaching the peaks of their connections. So that's really interesting. Alright, I suppose. Let's do a battle minute. No, we'll wait till next time. Didn't want to record any more today, but let's get through this monthly mission. And then next time, next time we'll defend Garrick Mach, and we'll see how things go from there. And yeah, I guess we'll see how things go from there. So, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.